Fishing Misfits. It's Memorial Day 2018. I am out at Lily Lake again by myself, and it's calm, pretty darn calm. As you can see, hopefully you can see the water. I'm using a chest mount. I wanted to use my hat mount, but it's not staying where I want it, and I'm afraid it's going to spin right off my head, so into the water. I don't want to try that because that's not too good. I already caught one pickerel, which I did not get on film, but because I was playing around trying to get the camera to work and all that stuff. It's probably like mid-50s out, and but it seems it's a little humid, so it actually feels kind of comfortable. I took my jacket off and just sitting in a t-shirt, and I have long pants. In Northeast PA, you're lucky to get really hot days. And I think you already had ours for May, so it's over. You know, one hot day maybe if we're lucky. The rest of it was rain. Pennsylvania, we are at least 6 inches over the normal for the year in rain. And we are probably about 3 inches over normal for the month of May. So to get out and get videos, it's tough because you literally have no good weather to do it. It's always messy, or you have outside plans besides fishing, so it's hard to get everything you'd like done and accomplished. But you know, I'm out here trying to have some fun anyway, and if I get anything, I'll try to get it on film if I can. Okay, so stay tuned. Hey, misfits, what I'm doing now is I'm fishing the lily pads with my mouse. Okay, got it out there, and I just had a bite, and of course I didn't catch it. I get them, you know, I'm getting them to strike, but they're not holding on. I don't know what they are for sure, but it's fun doing this stuff, but it's aggravating. So, I mean, but the wind's blowing now and a little bit, and so I'm kind of just drifting through these lily pads. And they don't call it Lily Lake for nothing, and there's a lot of them. And so this is one of the techniques that, you know, you could use here, obviously. And you get blow-ups, but I don't get hook sets. That one there I thought was grabbing on pretty good. I don't know what the hell it was. You know, I'm not sure. I think I got like 15-pound test, which may be okay for this. I don't know. You get a blow up, but you don't get hook sets. So I don't know. I'm gonna go back up, try it again. Drift back down. It's one of those situations where you just gotta keep doing it until finally you figure out how to catch them, I guess. There's a lot of lily pads, boy, I'll tell you. Some growing ones up here. The other ones, some of them are a little stagnant or dead. I get a lot more enjoyment fishing when I could see the lure, feel like I'm trying to entice the fish by moving the bait. You know, crank baits where you just cast them out and reel them in, or things like that. I don't like as much. I like when I feel like I'm tricking them. So I had 2 blow-ups while I was doing this right here, and neither one of them connected. One of these days, I don't understand. This is not that big of a bait either. If you can see what I'm doing, I'm just kind of hopping it from one lily pad to the next, you know, trying to put some life into that fake thing. See there, the blow. It's probably too little of a fish. It's gotta be. It can't be a big bass. Big bass would swallow it. I mean, it's still fun, but it's aggravating too. My first game out here, the wind wasn't blowing at all, and it's not even supposed to be blowing. The weather guy says like 1 mile an hour, which in my books means almost nothing. You know, I could walk faster. So for some reason, though, now it's blowing out here. I don't know if it's like in a weird spot where it picks up more wind than other places or what. is about 11 o'clock, Misfits, so probably not going to stay out here too much longer. It is Memorial Day. Maybe we'll have a cookout or something. I don't know. Oh, by the way, when I bring this lure, I'm going to tell you something that happened on the way down here. It's one of those mods that I made. Alright, well, you see the, I'll angle this down here, okay? The box I made, okay, is strapped, but I also had Velcro underneath. You know, and I packed up this morning to leave to come down here, forgot to put the strap on. Of course, took an alternate route to get to this lake. The roads here in Pennsylvania are horrendous. If anybody knows it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And so, hit a pothole. Box actually broke free, landed on the ground. I drug it for a few seconds. And I scratched it up and stuff like that, but apparently it's a tough box, and I didn't have the actual mount. I didn't have this on here at the time, luckily. Probably would have smashed it. But put it back on, put the strap back on, which is actually bolted to the boat, and I didn't have a problem. So word to the wise, if you're going to do anything with Velcro or whatever, it probably won't be enough. So just one of those things I wanted to tell you. You know, of course this crap happens to me, so beware of it, okay, guys? All right, back to some. You can see the newer the big lily pads. And there's a lot of these little ones that probably are like haven't really started to grow yet. The water temperature here is about 70 degrees. I'd give anything to catch a bass like this. See, the wind is just blowing me around. And in this kind of fishing, you like to be still. You like to be in control, not flopping all over the place. This is just horrendous. This is not 1 mile an hour wind. Nowhere near it. I'm going to try to get a little closer to the shore, I think. Maybe some of those trees there will block the wind. I don't know. Yeah, let's get in there a little closer, because right now the boat is just moving. It's just moving. You gotta get through these lily pads with the motor. You can feel it sucking on them. Damn. Not even moving. Blow it backward. Okay. Let's see what we could do in here. Man, the wind's still blowing me. It's not even funny here. Jeez. What happened? It's a nice calm day. I like to try to swim it if I can. Like it's kind of like you're walking a dog. You get out in the open, you know, you could maybe make a little bit of noise with it. So when it goes like this, I'll try to wiggle a little bit, like a walk the dog type thing. See if I can't entice something in one of the opening spots. Once in a while it does zigzag pretty good. Look at how I'm just moving. I'm just moving. I mean, here's a nice spot behind me. I'm going to try to fish this spot. Kind of open water. I got my Rapala. I should put that, try to throw it right here. See if I can get something with the Rapala. Well, I have some open water. Junk. There's some open water now. Right here. Yeah, snagged. Oh, break free. Brother. I don't know if other parts of the, state are this windy right now, or is it just particular to this spot? I don't know. I mean, there's definitely fish in this lake. There's no question about it. It makes it a challenge, though, when you can't stay put and concentrate on fishing certain areas, different techniques, you name it. I mean, you want to try to cover an area and see if you can actually catch something out of a spot. When it's windy, I just can't control the boat. Lost my anchor, still didn't get a new one. And even if I did get an anchor, it'd probably be twisting you all over the place anyway. Just hard to believe. And look at that spot right there, you would think. Look at how calm that is right there. Ah, stupid. Let's see if I can get in there. See right in front of me here. No lily pads, calm as could be. And I don't know how deep it is, but I'm going to try to cast right up to those edges of those. Yeah, that wasn't good enough. Uh-huh. Got jacked up anyway. I knew it. Something was screwed up. Never got that hook fixed. So I got a treble hook that's broken. You know, that's how it is. It's a little better. Well, if there are active fish in here. Oop, might have been too far. Let's see, that's through there. Guess it didn't like it with that lily pad leaf on there. See, right now the wind isn't affecting this little spot, and because it's not, I'm not leaving it until I thoroughly give it a shot at it, which is what you can't do when you're all over the friggin' lake wind with the wind. You're lucky to get one good cast, and then you're moving. I mean, it's just not conducive for my style, that's for sure. I don't know if anybody else likes it, but I don't. Let's sit a little bit. Down, twitch, twitch, twitch. Let's sit. Twitch, twitch. Let's sit. Twitch, twitch. Sometimes it'll get you on the retrieve when you think that you basically nothing's there. You start retrieving it in to recast. Sucker hits. So they're watching it. They could be watching it. I had that first pickerel I caught today. Well, the only pickerel. It swiped at it and missed it. So I recast and tried it again, and sure enough. Well, I don't know. I'm going to try to go in a little closer. cast right up against the bank. See what happens. Right where those rocks are. Not too good at the cast. For whatever reason, I can feel the wind right here. Oh, crap. That looks good.